Well, we have some good news and bad news, I guess, for Habs fans. You guys kind of got what you wanted when you said to take off Slavkovsky from the Brendan Gallagher and Christian Dvorak lineup. So, for tonight, he's not on that line. But unfortunately, he's moved down to the fourth line. He did not get bumped up, and he is not playing next to Kirby Dach as well, which is a little unfortunate. So, as he's playing on the fourth line tonight, that means he's being centered by Jake Evans, which I'm not really mad about. I think it might be better than playing next to Christian Dvorak, because I think Christian Dvorak, nothing against him, I just don't think there's nothing that really happens, which isn't a bad thing, right? Because you don't want anything bad happening, and there's not usually anything bad that happens. But there's nothing that's really great that happens either out of that line. So I think it's good that Uri Slavkovsky got moved from that line, as well as he usually was playing with Brendan Gallagher. And Brendan Gallagher, I'm not saying he's bad either. He's just not Uri Slavkovsky's playstyle at all. It does not mesh, and we definitely saw that in the first couple games. It's just like they were polar opposites, and then Christian Dvorak in the center, nothing really happens. It just wasn't a great lineup. I do prefer the Brendan Gallagher, Christian Dvorak, and Evgeny Dadonov line. I think that actually works pretty well, so we'll be seeing that tonight. But taking Slavkovsky off that line was a step in the right direction. Now, was putting him on the fourth line better? I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess, after tonight. Again, I've said this many times, but I definitely would rather see him next to Kirby Dach. I do believe this is the best case scenario for him, but I guess we'll have to wait a couple more games, and hopefully they end up doing that before he gets sent back down to Laval. Anyways, for the other two lines that I haven't mentioned yet, we have Drouin with Kirby Dach and Anderson, and I honestly really like this line. I think there's some good upside to it. As we know, Jonathan Drouin, he just got back in the lineup the other night, so it'll be his second game, and I honestly think he played quite well the first game. He put a little more effort into it. You could tell he was playing a bit more like he had something to prove. I don't know, I like this game. And then Kirby Dach, I think he's been our best player this whole season so far, I'm not going to lie. And Josh Anderson, I do think he needed to get off that first line. It wasn't meshing that well, but seeing him next to Kirby Dach and Drouin, I think this could be a very good lineup. And as for our first line, we have Nick Suzuki next to Cole Caulfield, and we have Sean Monahan on the wing tonight with them. I really do like this line because Sean Monahan, has been playing quite well. I think him and Kirby Dach have been one of the more noticeable and just all-around better players these past couple games. So, unfortunately, they got separated, but I think it's for the better. I do think Sean Monahan on the first line will be very good for both him and that trio. Adding Monahan to that first line will help out the two youngsters a bit more on the defensive end, because Anderson isn't, that great when it comes to defense. But I don't know, he seems to be a lot better. He seems to be doing just fine, even though he's coming back off of an injury. And first line minutes with those two guys might do wonders for him. As for that second line, again, I think it's a very offensive potential line. Obviously, you have Drouin, who's still fresh into the lineup. Like I said, I liked his game earlier. He's next to Kirby Dach, who I'm still waiting for him to get his first goal. I think he deserves it. I think he'll get it tonight, honestly. And then you have Big Josh Anderson on the right side, who's gonna help this lineup drive the offense. Both him and Kirby Dach really have that skill to just drive the offense. And Drouin, being able to make plays. I think this could work very well. As for the defensive pairings, nothing's changed. I'm pretty sure it's still Gooley with Savard, Harris with Kovacevic, and Jackeye with Weidman. One thing that is different tonight, though, is Jake Allen won't be there. I'm pretty sure he's on parental leave. That explains all the groin injuries from last season. Anyways, so Sam Montembeault will be in net, and Caden Primo has been called up so he could be the backup just in case. Anyways, those are the lineups for tonight's game versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. We will be seeing Jeff Petrie back in the Bell Center, and I just know this guy's going to get booed like crazy every time he touches the puck, even though I don't think he deserves it. He's a great defense for us, played through some broken fingers or all that stuff. I don't know. I don't think he deserves it, but it is Montreal, and we will be booing anybody that comes back into this building after getting traded or signing away. So yeah, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.